Hi guys, this is CK at CK Education, and today I have yet another story for you. This is a student named Dale, and when I think of Dale, I mean he was a very motivated, very smart kid. He did very well. Um, he did extremely well. But the interesting thing is I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of students, and sometimes it's students who come from very difficult backgrounds. But when I say difficult, I don't mean emotionally difficult, like they're well, sometimes it's like that. I mean, there's no everyone is not the same. But what I'm trying to say is that there are students who don't have all the privileges growing up. They have to work for everything that they have. Their parents didn't have the most money. Some of their parents are working two jobs. They're just, and they see the struggle growing up, and nothing was handed to them, and they know that education is their ticket out, and they just work really, really hard. They have just a different level of motivation and grit, determination than I think students who grew up much more comfortably for the most part. And Dale was one of those kids. His parents weren't living in poverty or anything like that, but he had it a little. It was tough. It was tough, and they saved up their money so that he could get SAT prep, and I know that when he came to me, his parents were not overflowing with money, but they had saved up to afford this, and that was very inspiring, and he just it was so good to see him try so hard, and I of course did my very best to help him out, and so that he could get the best results possible. But I so admire that when people come from backgrounds a little bit difficult, but they're just super motivated, and they don't pout and blame and whine and complain, but they just work hard, and they get the results. And so let me tell you a little bit about Dale's score. When he came to me, he started out reading and writing. He started out at 650, so it wasn't terrible, but 650. His math score, he started out pretty high actually. He started out at 760. He's very good at math. And he was with me for 27 classes. It's about 41 hours of class time. And he ended up in reading and writing getting a 760, which is a 110-point increase, which is fantastic. And in math, he got a perfect score, 800, which was a 40-point increase. He ended up getting a 1560. 1560. Can you imagine? That's incredible. So he went from 1410 to 1560. That's a 150-point increase. Just great, just wonderful. When his parents talked to me before he registered, they said, this is how much money we have, and this is how many classes we can do, and they sort of calculated it out, and I said, yeah, we'll do our very best. And I just so appreciate the fact that they were so upfront with me and honest with me, so that I knew, so the expectations were clear. I knew I would have him for so many classes, and that kind of stuff is clear. And so just great parents. But so anyway, he did great. I mean, at 1560, you can't get too much better than that. And so he just did fantastic. And so you may be from a family that doesn't have all the money, doesn't have all the privileges, but your parents do care about education, your education, you care about it, you're very determined, but you look around you and you think, man, I don't have what everybody else has. It's okay, neither did I. When I was growing up, I didn't have everything that I started work when I was, very young. As soon as I could legally drive and get a full-time job, that's what I did in the summers. And so I know what it's like to sort of be timid about asking things from parents, because you know that they don't have a lot of money, and but growing up like that is okay. It's it teaches you to work hard, be strong, and be very determined. And so I think that's where I got my determination as well. And so, I empathize with kids like that. And I think that's wonderful when people work hard and, they work for what they get. So I think that's great. But anyway, just wanted to share that great story about Dale, and he's doing fantastic. So, as always, if you're interested in becoming one of my students, I'd love to have you, or consider having you, because I can't take every student. But the best thing is go to my website, ckeducation.org, and fill out the SAT Prep application form. And in the form, there's a comment section on the bottom. I'd like you to write in there why you think you would be a great fit as one of my students. And based on that, I will consider every application. So I hope to hear from you. And until my next video, stay well.